Good afternoon, everyone. For those of you that were able to join us on the tour, I was glad that you were able to part of it, but I'll do a little bit of a recap of some of the stuff that we are doing. We're very excited about recently the city and our capital projects provided $1 million for improvements to this site. Part of the improvements that we'll have is that we'll be doing a refresh in the interior of that building, which includes new flooring, updating our bathrooms, replacing ceiling, doing paint throughout, and really getting our this building up to a lot of great standards so that this community will be able to enjoy this phenomenal facility. We also, though, which is really exciting, will be making some improvements to the exterior. As you can see behind you, the basketball courts in the playground were recently renovated in the last few years. We also plan to use some dollars to upgrade the courts in the back, that we hope to have a skate park, new tennis courts, and pickleball courts. And hopefully in future funding options, we will put a fitness center in between the basketball courts and the playground, so an outdoor fitness, and we're hoping to get a walking track too in the near future for this facility. So we're really excited. We're really excited about the partnership because we want to be able to do these type of things and go to the next level and put some of the additional features in for this community without the funding or additional fundings from the Washington Football Foundation. One thing too to be really key, just to know that this is a community, it's an amazing community. We have a lot of different programs that we offer out here from youth to adults, and this will really help us have that comprehensive aspect that we can really serve all the different individuals in our community. So we're extremely excited about these, and it is with great honor that I can introduce the president of the Washington football team, Mr. Jason Wright.
It is really my pleasure to be here and my honor to be here with you all. On behalf of Dan and Tanya Snyder, owners and co-CEOs of the team, we are making this investment because we really believe ourselves to be partners with you all here in Richmond. You've been a gracious host to us for some time, and there's a little bit of a shift in culture that we've gone through on the football side with our new head coach in place. A great new roster of guys that are exciting and ready to compete for an NFC championship and beyond. And that's the type of talent and culture that's been built. It's one that's mutually reinforcing, that is supportive of one another, that is highly competitive, but leaves every interaction that they have with one another and folks around them a bit better, a bit more positive, and a bit more capable. And that culture extends to us on the business side too. And Dan and Tanya have been clear that's what they wanted from us on the business side. And so for us, what that means is when we step into somewhere, when we come down to Richmond, we don't want to just show up and think that's good enough. We don't want to show up and think that somehow you're just blessed by us physically being present. But actually, investment is the way that we want to do business now. Real partnership actually puts equity into the game. And that's what this is about. It's about showing that our new culture, the way that we operate, is more than just words. It's actually in deed as well. And while this might be a modest in the grand scheme of things, the $75,000 that we give here today is intended to seed all of the great work that you all have set in place. There were places like this where I grew up that kept us all together in our community, that gave us an outlet when there were many summer activities that would have been dangerous for us or harmful to us or it impeded our future opportunities economically, educationally, and otherwise. And it's places like this that were the anchor, the safe place that allowed you to connect with people, have role models like some of the men and women I've met here today that create a trajectory and a future for folks. And so what we can do today is to see part of that, what you're already doing here, and thereby better link arms with you than just showing up and running around on the field a little bit, which is fun. But this stuff will well outlive anybody that's currently on the roster. And so it is truly our honor and our pleasure to participate with you in this, and I'm grateful, really, really grateful for the opportunity to do it. And so, Mayor, I welcome you up to talk about just what you're doing in general, and I'm again so happy to be partnering with someone as dynamic and visionary as you in this effort. Yeah.
Thank you. Well, first I want to begin by saying thank you to Chris Frelke and his team over at Parks and Recreation. We have a great director of Parks and Recreation. Chris, thank you for your... And behind every great leader is a great team. We have a great team over here at Parks and Rec as well. Let's give them a round of applause. That even includes our friends at RVA League for Safer Streets as well, who are devoted to community, lifting up people in our community. But also, I would say this, Councilwoman Robertson, whose district we're in today, you all know that the city of Richmond is in the dream business. We are in the dream business, and we enjoy a great and hopefully continue to be a fruitful partnership with the Washington football team to ensure that all of our people, no matter their walk in life, can live to their fullest potential right here in this community. That means they have to have dreams. They have to have goals. But in order to have dreams and goals, you have to have opportunities. And we love creating those opportunities right here in the city limits. Hotchkiss is just one of the many opportunity zones that we have here in Richmond. We have them in the north side, in the east end, and south side, in the west end as well. And we welcome the fact that today marks a new, I think, beginning in the relationship between the Washington football team and the city of Richmond. Because as Jason stated, we have moved from, I would say, an adversarial point of view between the two entities to a partnership that I think is going to create success for years and years to come. As I stated last night, Jason, the best Washington football team fans are in the city of Richmond. They're in the city of Richmond. And we enjoy what you all do on the football field. But we get even more excited when you guys do what you do right here in our community, right? Because we want to create success, future opportunities, and ensure that our children right here in Richmond, no matter what neighborhood they live in, can see themselves one day on the field, on TV, but maybe not just in athletics, in a whole array of fields that are open to them. So thank you so much for your investment and contribution here today. It will obviously go a long way, and we look forward to continuing to cultivate the sort of relationship that we make other cities and other football teams jealous about, right? Thank you so much. Now it is my honor, pleasure to bring to the podium my auntie, the queen herself, the councilwoman from this district, the 6th District, Ellen Robertson.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to do something with that nephew. You know how family is, right? Good afternoon, everyone. This is a great day. This is a really, really great day. And I'm almost lost for words. But first of all, let me say thank you to the Washington football team. Thank you for your contribution. I remember when we first bought the training camp to Richmond. And I will say that Washington football team has a grew, and the number of fans that are here in the city of Richmond both love this team. And we love this team, and we love this team even more when we see the team loving us back and loving the community and wanting to make sure that you guys, you are owners of this team as well. We want you to know that what Richmond has is for you and it's for your opportunity. And even though I heard, you all got some other teams that you're not really sure about, okay? But what we want you to understand is that Washington football is making $75,000 investment today in your field. They have to be one of your favorites. Okay? They just have to be. And I want to thank the mayor for your leadership and making sure that $1 million is added to the budget. Council makes the final vote on the budget, But what really makes a big difference is that when the mayor recognizes the need and it comes to us with it there. So thank you very much. And I want to thank Chris. Chris, I don't know how long you've been here now, Chris. 4 years. I was gonna say 10 years, you know, it seems like a long time.
like it.
Yeah. But, you know, Chris walked into Park and Rec with the right spirit of making everybody a part of the team.
Yes.
And looking at our facilities and making determinations of what really needed to be done to make a difference. So even though I'm giving credit to the mayor for the $1 million in the budget, I know Chris is the one that convinced him this is a wise investment to make, okay? And I know that Chris would have never had the support to make that happen if it wasn't for these guys that are over here. And where's Coach Allen? Coach Allen. Coach Allen way back there. I'm gonna call him out because that is my buddy. That is my friend. There is nobody. I'm telling you, this guy here, when we talk about kids, these kids know this guy. They know him personally. And look, you saw that little smooth walk there as he came across there?
That's called swag.
Yeah, swag.
Oh, no.
This guy knows this community so well. I've never had to see him raise his voice at any of the children out here. All he has to do is do that swag. Let's walk across. Let's come right across here, right? And everybody knows that he's here. And they love it. They come to him. They embrace him. The family embrace him. So I want to really pull you out of the crowd and say thank you. Thank you so much. But this is a great day, guys. I know the community are always looking for more out of our centers. Thank you guys for the work that you all are doing as well. Marvelous work, making a huge difference in lives of folk that really need to know that they're loved and that they're special and they're valued. And so, you know, there are opportunities. There are opportunities on the Washington team for you guys. There is opportunity because you guys are great. But it's going to be marvelous to, you know, when we invest in our facilities in our community, we send a big message to every resident that they're important. And whether you get everything that you want at one time, the fact that we have an opportunity, and I really want to emphasize this to the Washington team, you know, please come back. Please come back often and visit with us. Please come back and figure out a way that you can be a part of, you know, some of the activities, the programs, and those types of things. You know, we want you to be family like the mayor. You know, you can call me auntie because, you know, we're rubbing like this. And that adds so much value to the community because the community become family and family become a place of protection, a place of care, a place of love, a place that believes in the absolute best for you. And Jason, you've done that today to us. You've raised our level of consciousness of value, of who we are, where we can go, and the opportunities that exist, and that we don't have to look at doing it alone because you made an investment in it. So that's what, dude, you got to do.
We in.
Thank you so much.
Yay.
So now for the really big moment, I think we have to get the presentation of the check that we will.
I really wanted to do this.
Mayor, Chris, and Councilmember, you can just come in front of the podium.